Hello all you out there in YouTube land, this is Trans8010 and I am back with another action figure review. Here I am with another request. Once again, I can't really remember who made the request because it was actually really long ago. But they really wanted to see some Mask of the Phantasm action figures. And I said, well, I can show you a video of the ones that I have on hand. And I would really like to give a shout out to this guy, but unfortunately, since I don't remember the video that he posted the comment on, I really can't tell you. I mean, it was really long ago, and I just found my box of Batman Animated Series action figures. There they are. Every single one that I own. And they comprise of every single villain ever released in the original animated series line. Plus, well, anyway, starting off, we have Jetpack Joker. Jetpack Joker is basically a Joker variant shown at the very tail end of Batman the Animated Series when he tries to escape the deteriorating Gotham World's Fair. And he's got this backpack, jetpack, and this little hose thing where he can actually drag, put a figure's hand in there, and they get caught and you can drag them around. He also comes with this flight helmet because, after all, safety first. And I think that's it. I think that's all he came with. Standard C-clip, just pegs in. And he can hold on to the grips, the throttle controls, and whatnot. They're kind of hard for him to get it to actually hold. There we go. Never mind, not that hard. Ooh, kind of hard. There we go. And then he's got the helmet, which just comes on right so. Before I put it on, it's a very nice helmet. Very nice. Very similar to the 1940s skydive helmets used in World War II. Actually, I don't know if they probably did. The only thing is, it's ridiculously hard to get this figure to stand while wearing the jetpack. He's got very nice detailing, especially with the straps. It actually looks like that he's actually got straps with the harness, even though it just clips on. So that's very nice added detail to it. The harness even goes across his waist, and it's all much painted. Try finding an action figure company that does that these days with the lousy economy. Overall, it's a very nice Joker variant. He does have a variant in itself. He did come originally with a green face, and then he was changed to a white face. I think the white face is the more rare of the two, which is probably why I have a green face. And last but not least, we have the Phantasm, or Andrea Beaumont. Now, the only thing that can really keep me from giving this an extremely positive review is the ridiculous stance they got her in. What I really hate about the animated series action figure line is all the males have a neutral stance, and they gave all the females a ridiculously crouchy stance. I don't know if it was just a way for them to shorten the figures or what, but it looks terrible. Anyway, she comes with her claw, Q, this little gas gun, because Kenner had an obsession with giving two weapons, you know, something extra for the kiddies to make sure that they're getting more for their $5. It's very nice. It actually isn't that bad. It's a nice little gas gun. Kind of demystifies the character, though. Then again, her unveiling really demystified the character. And this Phantasm, mask. the helmet. Very, very nice. The only thing I really hated about this figure, more than the decision to stand her, pose her like this, is the bubble. I still have the bubble. I can't find the cards. I was lucky to find the Combat Belt Batman card. But as you can see, this is the original bubble. The figure was not packaged inside of... Excuse me. The figure was not packaged with the hood on, with the helmet on. The helmet was actually placed inside right here, next to the figure. Now, the whole idea of Mask of the Phantasm, luckily not many people saw the movie to begin with, but the whole idea behind Mask of the Phantasm was the mystery of the Phantasm. Who exactly was framing Batman and killing all these crime bosses? Well, it turned out it was the ex-girlfriend of Bruce Wayne, Batman, who wanted revenge on the family that destroyed her life. But other than that, it would have been nice if Kenner at least went... I guess you know the Dr. Claw technique that Tiger Toys did with their Mask of the with their Inspector Gadget line, and they actually had like a little question mark sticker right over the face and across the bubble, so you couldn't tell who was behind who really was Dr. Claw, until you open the figure and realize it was just some crazy mad scientist. Woo! The easiest way to put the helmet on for me is to slide it on over her and then down. It's just easier for me because I like to keep the paint on. And with the helmet on, she looks pretty decent. And she does have this little spring action flip, the little spring action slice and dice action, and the gun comes up. But other than that, you can definitely tell it's a woman under there. And with Harley Quinn crossing over into the Batman medium, I'm really not surprised that they haven't done the same to Andrea Beaumont, unless it demystifies the character of Batman, which I don't think it does. I think it adds more backstory why Bruce Wayne chose the lifestyle. I mean, he could have actually have given up being Batman, but it wasn't until when he thought he was actually happy. And it isn't until the love of his life decides to break it off that he just finally relents and gives in to his destiny of becoming the Dark Knight. It's a very powerful movie, Mask of the Phantasm. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you check it out. She also has a very nice face. You have looking out for these figures, her eyes were placed oddly. I was lucky enough to get the one that I did with her looking slightly up. But other than that, she's a very nice figure. And also, this is way before the the fitness craze. So they gave her a rounded torso instead of an anorexic torso that a lot of female figures would be getting from 1995 and on. So this figure really wouldn't say missed out, but being released in 1993 was given a more accurate representation. One example of that would be Tala. I'm just going to show her from the waist up. As you can see, there you go. Big boobs, skinny legs, skinny waist, hourglass figure, and that's Tala. So, those are my reviews on the new Batman Mask of the Phantasm figures. If I do find any more, which I really don't want any more, but if I do find Retro Batman for a decent enough price, I will snatch him up and I will do him in a separate review. But until then, this is Trans8010 signing off.